Hey you guys, happy Wednesday.
Hey.
It's another week, another 5-minute message with Blakely. When we started these 5-minute messages a few weeks ago, we would have never guessed how many weeks we'd be doing them and all that would have transpired in the world and with everything going on. And so today we're going to be talking about
Grief. So grief is like sadness, but it really includes this emotion of like loss and this feeling of just not having what you expected. So we want to really focus in on something that we're all experiencing right now, which during the COVID-19 quarantine and everything that's happening, tons of things are different, tons of things have been lost, and everyone has been impacted in different ways.
Yeah, so our hearts just go out to each of you. We know that there's been so much sadness around school being canceled in person for the rest of the year, and so we're just so sorry that has happened. Our hearts especially go out to seniors and just the grief that you must be feeling with canceled plans, important things that were coming up, and just we could have never guessed that this would happen, obviously, but we're just really sorry for what is going on with all of that. So today we just want to talk about grief because we know that it's something that a lot of us are facing, and it might look different for you. We asked students on social media a few weeks ago, like, how is this impacting you? And some of you were like, I'm living my best life. I'm playing video games. I'm hanging out with my family. It's awesome. And some of you had really hard things happening. A parent who's lost their job or income that they need. And so we're all handling this in different way, but to some degree, we all are experiencing some kind of grief with what's going on and what's not going on.
Which the grief part is what connects us all, but honestly we can't imagine like what it would be like if you are a senior in high school and these things that you were expecting to have, these memories that you wanted to have forever, and ending your last year of high school just together with your friends. Like, we can't imagine what it's like to lose that, but the connection point is that we can imagine what it's like to lose things or to not get something that you were really depending on or expecting to have happen in your life. So that's where we all kind of connect in this area of grief. We've all lost something and are experiencing sadness about it, and so we just want to provide a little bit of encouragement at that kind of foundational point where we do all have the same understanding.
So today we're just going to look at a really short verse of scripture together. If you want to look at it with me, I'm looking at Psalm chapter 73, verse 26, and it says this. It says, "My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever."
Now, I mean, that isn't like some injection that fixes everything. It's what it is. It's something that you can take with you and bring as an encouragement when you're facing the difficulty of walking through grief. It's something that you have to go through and not something that you can completely skip. But the exciting thing is that God doesn't want you to just like have to suffer. He wants to walk with you through that suffering, through that work that you have to go through of grieving in order to get to the other side. So that's why it's so cool that it says God is going to be the strength of my heart and my portion forever, because that is just claiming that the love of God and the relationship that you have with God is going to be a foundational rock that helps guide you through this time of grief, because it is not something that you can avoid. It is not something that you can skip. But God is offering himself as extra strength to face it and to go through it with you. So that is really exciting thing to have to carry with you through it.
So we just hope that verse finds some encouragement to you, some comfort. And we've been encouraging over the last several weeks to just really cling to God during this time. If that means spending more time in the Word, doing the daily devotions we're posting each day as just an easy way to be in the Word and to be putting God first in your life. If it means praying more, that's an awesome thing that you could be doing. Spending time with your family and the people that you love. These are all things that hopefully will bring you some encouragement and some hope in this weird time. But we just want you to know it's okay to grieve right now. We're grieving with you and we are sorry. But we serve a really powerful God who loves us and who has a plan for our lives, and we just have to cling to that truth right now.
And remember, it is actually a good thing to claim what you've lost, to talk about it and to let it go. So talk about it with your family, talk about your friends, reach out to us, and let's walk through this time together.
We love you guys, and we hope that you are finding joy in something this week.
Love you guys.
Bye.